Right, welcome to my early weekly 10 show. It's early today because I have to go out tonight and do something. So I'm doing an earlier show than I normally would. Normally it's at 7:30. Today I'm doing it at 6 o'clock. But the truth of the matter is you can catch it at any time you want, really. So even if you can't watch it right now live, it's available on Facebook, it's available on Instagram, and it's available on YouTube. So if you want to watch my show and you haven't got the time to watch it when it's live, always make sure that you check it out after the show when it's recorded, and you can pick up it whenever you choose to. So with that in mind, I'm going to talk about tonight two things really. Why do we need coaches, for one? And secondly, I'm going to share with you a technique or a process which, when you practice 100% engaged, energetically engaged, you cannot fail to create a life that you choose. And ask yourself this question: how many of us can, hand on heart, say right now that we are 100% focused on creating the life that we actually desire? You see, the truth is, life gets in the way. Life gets in the way of what we really dream of, our dreams. Because we have these dreams when we're kids and then they go out the window when we get older. Why? Because life gets in the way. We have the bills to pay. We have responsibilities. And before you know it, your time, your energy, it's scattered. It's everywhere. So we don't get to focus on one particular thing or one particular life or dream that we actually choose, which we actually want. And so what happens is as a result of that, we end up settling for something that we weren't really that interested in the first place. We accept it as our lot. You know, we tell ourselves that what I dream of, this ideal life or experience that I want to have, is not achievable because of this reason or that reason. It might be money, it might be time, it might be whatever, a relationship, or there's a lot of things that stop us moving forward in life and creating things that we truly want. So what if there was a way for you to literally create the life that you actually want? What if that was available to you? How important would that be to learn about that and find out about that and put it into practice, more importantly? See, today I'm going to share with you a formula that when you learn it and fully commit to it, 100% engaged and energetically engaged to it, it literally enables you to create the life that you want. And anything that you desire, you can bring to fruition by practicing this. The desire, belief, and accept process. It's called the DBA process. Allows you to do just this: create the life that you choose. And I'm going to go through the steps now, and when you've gone through them, write it down, and if you can, practice it. And I'll also explain why we need coaches, because this is not easy. It's not easy to suddenly learn something and then do it. The reason people hire coaches is because when we know we want to get somewhere in life, or we want to achieve something in life, we might know certain things about how to do it, but putting it into practice is a different kettle of fish altogether. I know from my own experience that I need a coach to keep me accountable to do the work I need to do in order to move myself forward. Without that, I wouldn't be moving forward. I might be moving forward slightly, but not in a way I want to. And this is why people hire coaches. It's to help them stay accountable and do the work and bring the best out of them. And I'm going to go through this process now with you. So, right, the first step of this DBA process is desire. So first you need to know exactly what you desire in life. How many of you know that? How many of you know the real nuts and bolts of what you really truly desire in life? We might say we want to live on a nice island, a nice boat, but is that really what you desire? So this includes the feeling behind whatever it is that you're desiring in life. You know, what are you feeling when you're achieving your goals? So be specific when you're thinking about this. You have to be specific because you have to actually identify exactly how you're feeling in your mind when you achieve your goals. And you do this by thinking very carefully about what it is you really want, firstly. Of because we have to be specific about that. We have to know exactly what it is we want in life. If it's a relationship, a new job, whatever. We have to be very specific so that when you picture that in your mind, you are then able to create a clear image in your mind to therefore manifest it. Because when you desire something and create an image in your mind, it's only then that we're able to actually create it. We can't create something unless we're 100% certain of what we want and where we're going to be going in life. Otherwise, we won't create it. Simple as that. So imagine yourself at a desk of your brand new job that you wanted. Or happy in a new relationship with someone you're truly in love with. Or walking around in the garden of your brand new house. Now think of these. So when you picture those images in your mind, you visualize the images in your mind, whatever it is, imagine how you're feeling in that moment. Just imagine, put yourself in that moment, visualize it, and then imagine how you're feeling. And what feeling is that? What's coming up? So whatever it is, imagine how you'll feel. Okay, so it could be contentment, love, pride, joy, passion, peace, whatever it is. Imagine that. So part of desire is intention. So the true desire is when there's 100% of your energy is engaged in whatever it is you desire. Think about something that you really truly want in life. What is driving you? How much passion do you actually have for that? Clarify exactly what you want in life, what you want, your desire. Understand why you want it. What's the emotion? What does it give you? Figure out what blocks are in your way to achieving or getting towards that goal. And then create a plan to help overcome those obstacles, those blocks, whatever it is that's stopping you moving forward in your life. So that's desire. The first part of the DBA process is desire. The second part is belief. Now, you can never have something if you believe you're not capable of having it or you don't deserve it. It's not effective enough to simply desire something. You must believe you can embody that experience and experience it yourself. What has been told, what has the past actually told you about your ability to achieve what you want in life? You know, experience is a teacher. So if we've had a negative experience or something like that, we make assumptions. We believe that, okay, so something happened like that in the past, it means I can't do it in the future. So we end up settling. We settle for things that we don't truly want. And however, in order to be truly fully engaged energetically on any goal, you want to release those assumptions. You have to get rid of that. And that's another thing that I do with clients. I work with clients to help them remove the assumptions, the fears, the limiting beliefs that stop you creating the things that you really want in life. So just because something's happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Just because you developed a belief about something in the past doesn't mean it's real or true. It might be an interpretation. It might be a fear-based belief, which you've got rooted in your subconscious, which is stopping you really being who you want and creating the life that you truly want. So remember that history does not create itself. You do. And if you believe that you can't do something in life, the core belief that will be manifested there is, you know, don't bring this to me. Because you're putting into the universe, you're putting into the world a belief that's telling you everything about you. I don't want this because it's not for me. I can't cope with it. So don't be surprised when you don't achieve what you want. You've got to fully believe that you're capable of and able to accept these things in life. So don't put out into the universe a belief that's don't bring it to me. So belief is very key here. You've got to believe it, that it's possible, and if you don't, you won't. Simple as that. So desire first, visualize the dream, the belief, whatever it was, the idea that you truly want, the life that you truly want, and then believe it. Believe it's possible. So that's the first two parts of the DB8 process. Now the third part is accept. So this part is where you put it into action. You be it. You actually become it. So you believe and live as if you've already achieved the goal that you're looking to achieve in life. So you can use affirmations to inspire you. Once you accept that you've already received whatever you've created in your mind, the process is complete. It's simple. you just put yourself on autopilot and to be in the moment and with the new you, and believe that you've already created created what you desire. And by doing this, you create a vision in your mind, create an actual end result, and you see it, you feel it, and you begin to live it. You literally start live it. It's like you, but that's where the belief part is important, because you've got to believe it's true. If you don't, and this is key for a lot of people, this is why a lot of people don't have their life or experiences that they truly want to, because they don't believe it's possible. It's very key. It's very important. So when you believe that, and you start to live it and be it and actually live like you've already achieved the goals that you set out to, then what happens is you invite that into your life, and it manifests itself, and it starts to create itself, and things happen in ways you'd never believed. And I use this now, and it works. So when you put into action by signing up, if you're like focused, like your belief, your desire is that you want a new job, let's say. So your desire is like, I'm fed up working wherever I am. I want a new job, and that's your desire. So you create that image in your mind, and you live it, breathe it, and so you can actually experience what your emotions are telling you, and then you tell you believe it. And that means telling yourself. So it might be a high-end job. You might have self-doubt. You might have worries about doing the job. If you're telling yourself that, you won't get the job. So you've got to believe that you can do the job, and you can not just do it, but you can do it really, really well. And once you've done that, then you have to accept it, become it, and start living it. And you do that by putting in motion the first steps towards this. So it's not just you sitting back and say, right, I've done it now. It's where's my reward? No, you've got to put the steps in and create that. And you do that by putting your first steps in motion. So it might be going online and finding out about the job, or researching something, or finding a bit more about this, or whatever it is. And you do that again by working with a coach, because a coach will help you firstly identify what you need to do step by step to get to your goals, and secondly help you stay in the moment, be much more accountable to your thoughts and your feelings, so you're able to recognize when you're a low energy and your beliefs are holding you back on the four main blocks: limiting beliefs, assumptions, interpretations, and fear. We help you remove those so that they're no longer a burden on you, stopping you moving forward and creating the life that you dream of. So you can use the DBA process to literally manifest anything you desire in life. Okay, so pick a goal that you desire but have not achieved yet. Okay, so look at each of those three parts of the DBA process that I've just gone through, and see which ones you're not using. Analyze it. Which ones are you not using? And when you do that, and you decide on where you want to go in life, get in touch with me, because that's what the next part of the process is, in terms of me helping you move forward. And that's enough for tonight. Speak to you all soon. And you can check out my website online if you're interested in signing up for a discovery call, and I'll talk to you more about how I work and how I can help you. Have a great evening, everybody, and I'll speak to you all next week. Bye.